Oh my goodness. What
Well,
a day.
Everyone, first of all, 28 years ago, your favorite co-host was born.
I don't know about favorite, but
Favorite co-host, Tervis
yep.
McGlirvis.
Yep.
So everyone go wish Trev a happy birthday.
Yep. And especially America too. Shout out to America. Even though I'm pretty sure the 4th we didn't even declare our Independence Day and history and all that shit is so
That'd be funny if it was like January 9th.
No, I swear we signed the Declaration June 18th or some shit like that. It wasn't even 1776, I don't think. I think it was 74, 75.
What the deuce?
Yeah, I need to go read that Founding Myths book again.
Yeah.
So good.
Why July 4th, I wonder?
Just sounds
it's just
good.
Reflection time.
It's vacation time, you know. Because of the sun.
Because of the sun?
Yep, that's why.
Well, or maybe we'll never know. But
we'll figure it out. We'll get back to you. I'm gonna do some research. My American history knowledge is horrific, as we have come to find out.
But here's the thing, though. You could quiz me on the most basic, American history knowledge, stuff that's at this age I should know that. It's 50-50. I really don't know.
I feel like, oh man, nobody knows American history like we should. We're all kind of jaded when it comes to America.
I feel like in school, I just remember it was 85% of the history I learned was World War II.
Yep.
And then the rest, it was 7%, not even World War One,
freaking U.S. history was just Revolutionary War, just the Great Expansion into the West.
But they went over it for 30 minutes.
And then World War II was just hit heavy.
Yes.
Heavy.
So honestly, I blame my teachers.
Yeah, do better.
But
there's so much shit to talk. Civil War. I feel like they hit the Civil War hard.
Civil War we hit.
And yet.
Not as hard, though, as we hit World War II.
Oh, no. World War II was just. Because World War II was just easy to freaking explain to a bunch of high school dumbasses.
That's true.
It's Hitler, bad. America.
Yeah.
Hitler killed everybody and we needed to stop him. It's an easy, clear-cut, story. That's why, all our history is so convoluted. Paul Revere and all this shit just wasn't a thing. Paul Revere's Ride, it was just a poem. Somebody made a poem.
LOL.
He didn't even, ride through and say the British were coming. That was just complete horse shit. So, to celebrate America, let's just shit on all our history that we thought was real.
Yeah, well, sorry. We're just learning that we were freaking lied to as children.
Yeah. It's so insane how one historian would, write something back in 17 or 1800s and then everybody took it for gospel.
Kind of like...
Equivalent. So,
that's
shout
pretty...
out to Kevin Garnett.
Yeah. Kind of like the Bible. But that's not what we're getting into today.
Yeah, but the Bible was a little bit longer ago, so it makes sense. American history, we have no excuse.
That's true. It really isn't that long ago.
300 years.
That's crazy.
That's 3 people.
Yeah.
Your great-great-grandfather, maybe. Dad.
My great-grandma.
Grandpa.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Some great-grandparents saw, what? Civil War?
Because my great-grandma, she died probably less than 10 years ago, and she was almost 100 when she passed away.
Okay, so 2010, 100, that's 1910. Okay.
Oh, okay. So then great-great.
Great-great.
Okay.
May have seen ass into Civil War.
That's crazy. So
whoa. And everybody, oh my gosh. If anybody wants to wonder why people are racist as shit, just think about that. It's only 4 people ago that they were just Civil Warring it up over here.
That's crazy.
What?
That is really weird to think about it that way.
4 people.
Because 400 year or whatever still feels not ancient compared to other places, but it still feels like, oh my God, that's a long ass time.
I mean, we're young as shit.
Yeah.
As U.S.
Yeah.
The USA.
The USA.
Oh my God. So, in light of 4th of July, what are we bringing to the table today?
Today we will be talking about the top 10 American foods.
Oh man, we're about to ruffle some freaking feathers today. People don't realize half of these are from America, and I am pumped.
I feel like this list is the most set in stone. Like, you literally can't argue it.
Mm-hmm.
Every single one, if someone was like, it's mid, like, it's okay, I'd be like, you're
wrong.
literally just, this is so objective.
The only thing is that people are going to argue, that's not American, and you know what?
I've did our research.
Facts. I've got my facts today. I've got fun facts for all these.
Wow. I'm
ready to go.
The foods.
Yeah, we're bringing the noise for this
Nice.
one because American food is the best food. We win.
And
because we're a melting pot, and so's our food.
Yeah,
so
straight up.
Get it together, people.
Because it's birthday boy, would you like to start us off?
Yep, the bald birthday boy.
The bald
This is the first episode with the bald head.
Oh my gosh. Whoa.
Damn. Have I really? It's only been like a week since I shaved my head. It feels like it's been so much longer.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely had a Britney Spears moment. Just, one of those days at work where you're like, I'm done with this shit.
Well, and
you
also,
just go shave your head for no reason.
It's freaking summer, so it's like now is the time if you're gonna have a Britney Spears moment.
Yep. As if we have to deal with hot weather up here.
No, but I'm like, as opposed to like fall or winter here, like you might as well do it now.
Yeah, but like our summers are like fall everywhere else.
Except for that 1 week.
Oh, that was brutal.
It wasn't even bad, but I was like, it's hot out here.
Yeah, we touched 90 and we're like, ugh.
It wasn't even 90. It was like 86. And I was like, so anyways.
It's because we're closer to the sun, higher elevation.
To the sun?
Yeah, the sun.
All right, my love.
Oh, God.
Birthday boy, bald birthday boy.
Woo! This one's going to be controversial. People don't even know about it, but it's the German chocolate cake.
I'm going to be so hungry by the end of this episode.
It's American. And you know why it's called German?
Because World War II?
Nope. The dude that created it, his name was German. So it used to be called Germans with apostrophe S. And then everybody just like dropped it for no reason. It was German.
It's like the local bar situation that we have.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
So it used to be German's chocolate cake, and then it just got dropped, and everybody's like, "Oh, it's from Germany." Nope. America.
Whoa, that's a good one. Do you like German chocolate cake?
If I'm gonna get any kind of cake, that'll be it.
Okay.
Vanilla cake, GTFO. Chocolate cake, all
100%
day.
agreed. That was my heart is like swelling right now. I'm so happy. I do love a German chocolate cake. I know it has coconut on it. I'm not the biggest coconut girly, but in that it does work.
Do you like what's the coconut chocolate bar? Almond Joys.
I will eat it to survive. I'll never choose it.
That's fair.
Sorry.
I like the little like fun size ones you used
The
to
fun
get
size
for
ones are
Halloween.
better because it's just like a little bite of it. You can tolerate that. Don't they have like another? There's like a cousin candy. It's like Almond Joy and
I don't know, but Almond Joy is just like Snickers' weird inbred cousin.
yeah. It feels like a very like a mom who's like, I'm being bad by eating this. Like that's what Almond Joy is to me.
God, there's a Family Guy bit where Peter and Lois open up a chocolate chip cookie store, and they have this one mom that comes in, and he's like, no, don't let her in. And she comes in, and she's like, ooh, I'm so bad. Like, I shouldn't be eating this. And she keeps doing it. And Lois and Peter are just like, what the hell? And after a while, he just knocks her out. And she's like, you did the right thing there.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah. I do love, though, that whole, like, oh, my God, I'm so crazy. I'm going to do that today. I'm going to see what people say. Well, speaking of the store that they opened, my number 10 is a classic. pretty much the only recipe I know by heart, and it is chocolate chip cookies.
That's your number 10?
I think this is the first time every one I do, you're going to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, we
Yeah.
can get into some of the history of that later. I'm sure it might come up again.
Okay,
Who knows?
well, in that case, I won't dive in. They're just a classic.
Shout out to America
It's
again.
Literally the easiest thing to make, and
Is that the most American dessert?
no.
No, okay.
Nope.
All right, I guess we'll get into that.
Yep. So that's my number 10. Choco chip cookie. An absolute staple in the American cuisine.
Yeah, you just can't beat it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, we'll get into some of the history there.
Okay, sweet.
But yeah, number 9. we gotta give it up for New Orleans for this one, and it's jambalaya. Holy shit!
Fun fact: I've never had it.
What?
I know.
God, I need to look up a freaking jambalaya.
Do you think
recipe.
they'd have it at the freaking Bayou?
Y'all, they definitely got it at the Bayou. I feel like that Spanish chorizo rice I make is pretty close to a jambalaya.
Okay, this might be a stupid question.
Because jambalaya is like Spanish.
Okay.
It came from Spain. All the Spaniards coming to Louisiana back in the day. And then they just mixed it with like French cuisine and all the other shit that was going on down there.
So is jambalaya...
It's just like rice, sausage, spicy shit, peppers.
Oh, okay. I think I'm confusing that in my brain with gumbo. Because
It's the
one is
same
more
shit.
soupy.
Yeah, it's basically the same shit.
But is that what I'm thinking of?
Gumbo, jambalaya.
Okay.
They go hand in hand.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I've never had it, really. Like an official.
We kind of the shit that I make is
gotta-
a little
okay.
bit.
Well, then I'd like it.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Woo! Shout out to New Orleans. That's about, well, you gave us a Lil Wayne too, right? I feel like he's from Louisiana.
He might be.
So,
Well, and
everything.
Theo.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
Damn. Louisiana, it's produced some good Suicide Boys.
Britney Spears.
Really?
Yep, the Spears family.
Okay. All right. You've given us some good things. We'll keep you around.
Yeah.
Despite, Mardi Gras. Is that where Mardi Gras goes down?
I want to experience it once just so I can at least, if I'm going to hate on it, I can at least be like, I've done it. Like, it's not fun.
Yeah, I think that ship has sailed. I'm too old to go to Mardi Gras now.
I
Maybe
would
not-
have to be so unsober.
Oh my goodness. Like,
And even that, I'm like, I don't really want to be that unsober.
maybe like age-wise, I'm still young enough, but like up here,
Soul-wise.
no.
Also, I do like, well, I've never been to New Orleans, but I do like the concept, even though it freaks me out a little bit, of all the like voodoo vibes there. Like,
That is cool.
I feel like I would end up getting cursed because I would totally be like, someone would be like, let me show you a magic trick. And then like write a spell on the sidewalk and I'd be like, ooh.
Do you just know everywhere you go, your shoes are sticking to the ground?
Yes, it's like our local bar.
It is ales times
Okay.
1,000.
Yeah. Like, but then ales is like you're inside, where like walking on the sidewalk would be sticky, crossing the street would be sticky.
Like the air's just sticky.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking humidity.
No.
Nope.
Yeah, so I'm probably good on visiting that, but I will eat some jambalaya.
We could go to New Orleans, like, not Mardi Gras. I feel like they got some good food and shit down there.
Yeah.
And they do that weird shit where they, like, put you in the chair and smack you with your boobies and shit. Have you seen that?
Oh,
They,
the
like,
shot.
give you a shot and then they just...
Isn't it called? I swear, like the shot is blue, right? Because there's
I
like,
don't know.
I swear they put like a dumb little like shark toy in there.
Nobody's looking at the shots, let's be honest.
I am.
Well, that makes one person.
Yeah, I'm good on that for sure, and I'm good on us watching that for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it'd be good
wild
to go like
place.
during fall time. Like I bet Halloween there is probably pretty cool. I'll do fall.
That's just not...
Like I bet they go crazy for Halloween with all the voodoo.
That's true. I bet it gets creepy down there.
But
There's
like,
probably some weird vibes going on in New Orleans.
I would like that. I think because I'm a Halloween hoe.
Mm.
Yeah, I was gonna say briefly look at your son because he's sitting like a human. All right, my number 9 is an absolute classic, and it is nachos.
Whoa! I didn't even come up on my honorable mentions.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love nachos?
The processed cheese, the jalapenos that you're like, are these hot or cold? I can't really tell.
Yes.
Honestly, there's so much you can add. Little bacon bits, spring onions.
Sloppy Joe.
Yep.
Beef.
You can't really go wrong with
Chicken.
a nacho. Yeah.
You do anything
Unless you
with
add
nacho.
something like sweet and weird.
It feels very. I bet those are from Texas or some shit.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going to
Gotta
be
be
so
close to the
honest.
border.
I just kind of took the article's word for these. But I do feel like that has to be like a Texas.
Wow.
That feels.
Maybe
Yeah.
SoCal.
Yeah, I could see that too.
New Mexico for
Maybe.
absolutely no reason.
Yeah.
Albuquerque.
Definitely that side.
Mhm.
Like, Southwest vibes.
Nachos are sick.
I
If you
know.
don't like American food, are you kidding me?
I
If you're
know.
not on board already,
Literally.
what the hell is wrong with you?
I know.
I didn't
So-
even think about it. Everybody probably thinks nachos are just Mexican.
I know.
And you know what? You might be a little racist for that.
America.
So, there you go. God, I love a good nacho.
Me too. And I love our local little BBQ place.
Oh my
They're
God,
loaded.
barbecue nachos?
Yeah, barbecue. Oh, that's the other thing. Yeah, put like maybe a little less of the nacho cheese. You can still keep it on there. A little just drizzle of barbecue sauce. Maybe even a white barbecue sauce. I'm going to be fucking hungry by the end of this.
Yeah, nachos are about as versatile as it gets.
Literally.
Nachos at a baseball game, any sporting event, honestly.
In the
it's a
freaking
must.
movie theater, you can eat them.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of so on eating in a movie theater
Oh, I
unless it's
love-
like candy.
Yeah, I love it. But I like it more when it's, you know how there's like certain movie theaters now where it's like kind of a restaurant too.
Those are fun.
I love those.
Those are
And then I
fun.
feel less weird like munching on like chicken.
Yeah, I don't know. Nachos are just too loud and crunchy.
That
I
is
just know I'm
true.
pissing people off around me.
And then when you're like trying to scoop it to get stuff on it so you're not just eating tortilla chip.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's dark in there.
That's a good point. Because I am that person where if someone's like being really loud, but mainly I'm like that with the wrapper. I'm like, do you need help? Like, I'll open it. You're taking forever.
Speaking of people being loud in the movies, I went to go see A Quiet Place one time. The worst movie for somebody to be loud in. Like,
Yeah.
I straight up was like, hey, can you shut up?
Did you really say that?
Yeah. I was like, can you stop talking? And they just looked at me and I was like,
Wait, they were talking?
yes.
I
was
thought
like,
you meant they were being loud with like their food.
No, I was like, can you guys shut up?
It's literally called A Quiet Place.
And we walked out. We were like, I'm getting a refund because like their air conditioning wasn't working. So we used that as an excuse. We were like, it's just too hot. Can we get a refund?
I mean, shout out. Honestly, that's
Yeah.
kind of nice.
Yep. So
Oh my God.
like of all movies, A Quiet Place.
I saw that one at my friend Chelsea's house. Shout out, Chelsea.
Might have been the second one. Not that that
Yeah.
freaking matters at all, but
But I remember us, like, just in her living room. I was, like, scared to breathe too loud. I was like, I can't even imagine being at the theater.
we gotta see the new one.
Yeah, we
Pretty
do.
cool. I heard it's great.
Yeah, we do.
Dude, shout out to them for just cranking out like good scary movies.
Yeah,
It's few and far
it's hard to
between.
do.
Oh,
Proud of you
man.
guys. Well,
The
that's my
freaking,
number.
we need to do that. Top 10 horror movies. You're ready for that one.
Oh, easily.
You're
Yeah.
not ready for comedy movies. We got to do some research first, but we'll get there.
We'll get there. But yeah,
Okay.
we could do the horror.
We'll get there in October. It'll be a good October one. Oh,
Yay.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Burger.
Beanie.
Woo! All right. Number 8. This is just... Who doesn't love a good buffalo wing? Holy shit.
That's my number 8.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Buffalo wings
Nice.
are it. You just they got the right amount of spice
Mm-hmm.
just to get a little little fits on your nose, just
Exactly.
enough to get it going.
Yep.
Maybe open up the sinuses a bit.
Honestly. And I'm not, and the bros are going to hate me for this. I am a boneless wings girl.
Yeah, well, let's be honest. That's like 80% of females out there.
Okay,
They're
fair
all
enough.
boneless.
And I'm also a baby about meat, so I'm really picky. So whatever, I'm just a baby. But I will say I am a sauce lover.
Oh,
So this is a really great. Basically, it's just a vehicle to get sauce.
what even is buffalo sauce? Is it just hot sauce and
There's probably like they gotta add a little bit of sweetener to it because if it was straight hot sauce, it wouldn't taste like they balance it somehow.
oh, so good.
But
But
it's a classic, and it's like, what else could you eat like 25 of judgment free?
easy,
You know,
easy. Your hole might be feeling it the next morning.
who
but
cares?
It's so worth it.
And then you're like, if you're drunk, it's a really good food because you're like, it's protein, so you're actually feeding yourself a little bit well.
Yep.
It's a good, like, easy thing to bring to like a Super Bowl party,
Oh,
graduation.
It's a must at all Super Bowl parties.
Yeah.
If you don't have buffalo wings at a Super Bowl party, you're not having a Super Bowl party.
Exactly. And
You're just
they're
having a get together.
they're gonna be the first to go as well.
Mm-hmm.
So
So shout out to Anchor Bar. That's where they originated in 1960s.
nice.
Yep.
Okay.
Buffalo. It's either Buffalo or New Jersey. I don't know which one's
Oh,
claiming
okay.
it
Okay.
to be technical, but you know, you get up into New Jersey, New York, and Buffalo. They're all
Everything
just
blends.
the same shit up there. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
And every New Yorker is just screaming at me right now. They're like, "You son of a bitch!"
Yeah,
what did you just say?
We are not safe to go to the state of New York
Yeah.
now. Oh well. That's actually a bummer. I really do want to go to New York.
Soon, one day.
Yeah, one day.
We gotta hit the indoor shred.
Yeah, we do.
Oh,
And then see a musical after.
I just want to eat pizza and
Me
bagels.
too. I just want to carb up.
Honestly, if
Low key, I bet their coffee game is strong there.
oh, of course,
I bet it's-
of course. Everybody claims it's like the water up there. The water's different in New York. There's some people that'll like import New York water to make pizza down here and shit. Like psycho
What
shit.
the hell? I did not know that.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yep. Gotta get to New York. I feel like you could just take a train up there and just hop into Grand Central Station.
I will be honest. I would like to wait a little bit because I don't want to get punched in the face for like looking at someone
yeah, it's
wrong.
a little sketch up there with all the what's the refugees or whatever that they're just sending up there by the truckload.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
That's what they do if they like catch people at the border. They'll just send them up to New York because it's like a refugee state.
I didn't.
They can't. They're not. I don't know if it's now, but before they legally couldn't like turn people away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and just like
There's some crazy shit going on.
not
up
to
there.
pull the woman card, but too bad. I just don't know how safe I feel. I mean, I'd have you there, but you know. But anyways, we'll go there eventually, and we will gain 70 pounds of pure pizza dough, and I won't be mad at all.
Yes.
So, well, I guess you can move to your number 7 because that was my number 8.
It's the California roll.
Nice.
It's the beginner sushi roll. It's what gets everybody into sushi. Even though I would disagree and say if you're not a sushi person, get a shrimp tempura roll.
Yep.
Because it's cooked shrimp and like
Yeah, to me it feels, I don't know. I was really nervous, but that is really like the only one. I have had a couple pieces of a California roll. I liked it, but I don't know like if I'd order one just for myself. Like a piece is fine, but the shrimp one is just, I'm still a baby, whatever.
California rolls are the shit.
They are very refreshing.
Yep.
I like that about them.
Yep. Made in the 1960s. You guessed it, in California. I should have wrote his name
By someone
down.
named Roll.
Yeah. But this pisses me off. There's some jackass up in Canada that's claiming he invented it in 1971. Get out of here.
Canada.
Yeah. You telling me some
I'm
Canadian made the
sorry.
Californian roll? No, it'd be called the Canadian roll.
I was going to say, mister. Why is it called the California roll then?
Freaking idiot.
You little... and especially on the 4th of July.
Yeah, how dare they?
That's messed up.
Heathens.
Yeah. Hell no.
Canada.
That's messed up.
I need to clip in the South Park clip of just the dude standing up in court. Fuck Canada.
Literally. Yeah, that's insane. And no, sir, you definitely didn't.
Like a decade later, you're like, no, I actually made that first. It's like, it's been around for 10 years, but
I'm going to say that about something like that was made in the 90s. And I'll be like, I did it when I was 7.
We actually made the podcast.
Literally.
We were the first podcast.
Literally. I was 7 years old doing this.
So ridiculous. How dare he?
But like,
I should have wrote his name down so we could call him out by name.
Literally.
You jagaloon. Bastard.
You know who you are, and we know you're listening.
Yeah,
so.
for sure. If he's still kicking.
Well,
he seemed...
then maybe from heaven or wherever. So.
Wherever you may be in Canadian heaven.
Yeah.
I wonder if, like, countries have their own heaven.
God.
That'd be funny.
That'd be so weird. And then, like, you get the opportunity, like, I kind of want to try out, like, France heaven.
Yeah, go visit.
You can visit, like, vacation. That'd be so weird. Dude, his face is in Henry's booty.
Yep.
My number 7 is a personal favorite. I grew up on this shit. None of my northern friends knew what it was. And I'm going to be honest, my tum-tum can't handle it like I used to because gluten allergies. But it's grits.
Oh, yes.
It is literally...
Oh, my goodness.
I know it looks just like... I don't know.
Just looks like boof.
Yeah, just... But too bad, so sad because it's so good. Also really versatile. You do a little butter. You do a lot of salt. You do cheese. You do bacon. You can do a little chives in there if you want. Like, you can do anything. Honestly, you could probably do a little bit of barbecue sauce, but just don't go crazy.
What even is grits? Are they just like cornmeal?
Yeah, I think it's just like a grainy, like...
cornmeal?
Yeah.
Shout out. It has to be made in the South.
It is,
Yep.
100%. By my grandma. No, but she makes...
like, found it in the South.
Yeah. I just remember the one time I was in Nashville... This photographer girly was like, hey, you seem cool. Can I do a free shoot for you? And she was so freaking cool. And I was like, yeah, of course. We went to this restaurant. I honestly forgot the name of it. I think.
Must have sucked.
No, it was like a really good restaurant too. But anyways, I got the shrimp and grits.
Oh.
And then afterwards, she was also an artist. So she was like, let's write something. And so we were writing. And all of a sudden I was like, I felt like I was going to pass out. And that's what like had me discover that like girly can't eat gluten anymore.
Oh, shrimp and grits.
It was so good. It was so worth it. I would do it again. But just that moment of like, things are going to decline pretty quickly was a bummer. But I'd risk it for grits.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Literally.
Freaking shrimp and grits. Oh my god, that's gotta be from New Orleans or something.
That
feels very
yeah.
Louisiana.
Yeah, they love shrimp. I feel like they have a lot of shrimp base.
I mean, they're down there in the bayou.
True. Yeah.
They gotta like shrimp.
Shoot 'em.
Yeah, that's shout out swamp people.
That's
the
my
best.
Favorite. That feels like family somehow. Those people. But anyways, shout out grits. Shout out Patsy, my grandmama, because she makes the best grits I've ever had.
Yeah, if your grandparents aren't putting a freaking 2 sticks of butter in their grits, they're not good.
She did a good hefty amount of butter. She's still alive. I'm talking like she's not. But also a good amount of salt.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah.
You have to.
Yeah.
You cannot oversalt grits.
Her salt, it was definitely salt heavier than butter, but it was like, oh my God. Anyways, shout out grits.
Woo.
Shout out the South.
Oh,
My family.
man.
Yeah.
All right. This one, honestly, it ended up a little too low on my list, but it's the Philly cheesesteak.
Ooh.
Shout out to Philadelphia.
Nice.
Which, oh man, it's a shame, but I've never had a classic Philly cheesesteak because they use Cheese Whiz. They straight up use like canned Cheese Whiz on their cheesesteaks.
I would love that.
I'm a sucker for the melted cheese on it. Like, oh my god, a Philly cheesesteak goes so hard. That is like the perfect lunch sandwich. Like,
yeah.
midday, you were freaking sick of all the emails coming in from work. You're like,
please, I need something to give me joy.
I'm about to slap this Philly cheesesteak and just drag ass for the last 3 hours of my day.
Yeah.
You're not catching me doing shit for the rest of the day after I eat a Philly cheesesteak. I'm chilling hard.
I don't know if I've had one other than like bites. Maybe of some you've had. I'm not an onion girly, so.
It's a bummer.
But I do feel like it'd be really good, especially on like a cold fall day. Not quite winter, but like a fall day where you're like, I'm in for the night. It's cozy time. First, let's slap this sandwich.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Cheese Whiz on a Philly cheesesteak.
I love that.
I'll give it a go.
I bet that honestly is so good.
It's gotta be. I mean, that's what they're known for.
Yeah.
Imagine if the Philly cheesesteak, I didn't do enough research on
It's
this
okay.
one because I just kind of took it by its name and figured it was from Philadelphia.
I think that's a good, that's a good reasoning.
Yeah, so shout out to Philly. You gave us one of the greatest sandwiches of all time.
Nice. I like it. Maybe I'll order one and give it a go. Imagine though if we went to Philly for some reason and I was like, yeah, could I have that like no onions? They would slap me across the face.
I don't know if they put onion. We'll see. That might be like a addition.
I thought they did. Oh, okay.
That
Well,
we do down here. I don't know.
that'd be kind of swag. Okay. My number 6 is one that I have newly eaten and don't know why I just like it took me so long because it's literally the perfect combo of sweet and savory, which I love. And it's chicken and waffles.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All your foods are basically from the South.
Well, so far I don't know where chocolate chip cookies are from.
Well,
oh, okay, perfect.
yeah, we'll get into it.
But yeah, a lot of mine are Southern. And I wrote this at work when I like was hungry. So this is how you know like these are the ones I'm craving.
Oh, man, chicken and waffles go crazy.
Yeah. So if you haven't tried it, please do it. I would honestly even love like, cause the one I got was just like a plain like tendy, but if they like battered it and stuff, like if they did a sauce even.
Do like a fizz ed sauce
yes,
or something. Like
even if it was like a straight barbecue, a barbecue chicken and waffle. Yeah, I would devour that.
Yep.
So, anyways, so good.
Or like a chicken and waffle like taco. Those go crazy. Oh my goodness.
God.
What a weird combo. I wonder what asshole made that first.
I know. I feel like it was like a working man.
It had
in
to,
my lore, it was like I've been working. I just did a 12-hour shift. I'm fucking starving.
This is all we got at the house.
Yeah, and I want waffles and I also want chicken wings or something. And then he was like, I'm just gonna do both.
Let's go. And then just magic happened.
Literally, that's the official lore now.
Oh my goodness. We're getting into some heavy hitters now.
I know.
The heavy hitters of American food.
Literally.
You better watch out. The rabble rousers. No meetings, no talking.
If someone at work told me no talking, I think I would cry. Anyways.
Oh my goodness. People are going to be shook. Everybody thinks it's Mexican. It's the chimichanga.
Whoa.
Yep. We made that shit here. Arizona, Tucson. Tucson, Arizona. Who the hell says a state first? That was the weirdest shit I've ever done.
Arizona, I think you were just saying the state, but then maybe got a little excited.
So, Tucson, Arizona.
Arizona, Tucson.
Yeah, there's a fun story. This chick, again, I just didn't write the names
Just
down.
make it up.
It's fine. She was making burritos.
Okay.
In the 1920s and accidentally dropped her burrito and like some oil. And as she said it, or as she dropped it, she like cussed, and she said it in front of like her kids or some shit. So she changed it to chimichanga. So it was supposed to be like a cuss word.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. It's like beef sticks or
Yeah,
something.
She was probably just like cocksucker, and
Yeah.
it turned into like, no, I didn't say that. I said chimichanga.
Chimichanga.
And that's how the chimichanga. It was all accident. She dropped a burrito and like some oil.
Women are geniuses, first of all, coming up with chimichanga like that.
Yep. And then the same shit, like crazy, the same shit happened with some dude like 10 years later. He accidentally dropped a burrito and some oil, and he kind of claims that he made it, but
No,
we're
it
going
was
to give
the
it
mom.
to Arizona Tucson.
Yeah, that was her name actually.
Yep.
Arizona Tucson.
Yep. So
Whoa.
that's crazy.
crazy.
One of my favorite things to get at a Mexican restaurant.
It is crazy to me how so many foods that were like, oh, they're such a staple. They started out as like, oh, I goofed what I was supposed to do.
Just making burritos and dropped it in some hot oil.
Yeah.
It was just like, damn.
That's a life lesson right there. Literally. Damn. Shout out Arizona Tucson.
Oh my God. A good chicken chimichanga. You cannot beat that.
I remember one of my friends back home always had like frozen ones. And so
good.
like we would always have that and like a grape juice for some reason. It was so good.
Does anything say America more than us taking some shit from somewhere else and just frying it?
Literally.
That is awesome.
That
is America.
Yeah.
Let's freaking go.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, shout out Arizona Tucson.
Yeah.
My number 5. This one shocked me. I don't know where I thought it would have. Maybe somewhere European. But it's a classic summertime dessert, if you will. It's the freaking s'more.
Oh yeah, Girl Scout cookies made that shit, or Girl Scouts that they made it.
Well, as a fellow scout for like 3 years.
You really thought that was like European or something?
Well, a lot of people thought it was like in not Belgium, but somewhere. What's known for their like chocolate?
Swiss,
Dutch.
No, Dutch is the Netherlands. Swiss chocolate.
Yeah. So like over there, which would make sense to me because of the chocolate part. But I'm like, the mallow and graham does feel very American.
Fun fact, it first appeared in, let's see, I think it was like the Girl Scouts handbook in like 1930s or some shit.
That's crazy.
That almost made 1927. That was the first
Schmo.
in recorded history of s'mores.
Honestly.
So shout out to the Girl Scouts for that one.
Shout out to the girlies for that. I honestly like if you don't have like a open flame or like fire pit or whatever, a microwave schmo goes hard.
I don't think I've ever done a microwave schmo.
Oh my God, we should do it. It tastes, the only thing that's different is the graham cracker is a little bit softer, but it's not mushy. It's just a little bit, it doesn't have the bite, which I actually like.
Yeah, I like the crunch on them.
We should try it. I want you to try it.
We'll see. We'll give it a go. Can you do oven s'mores? Is that a
There,
thing?
you have to.
Or what about an air fryer s'more?
Now I want to like deep fry a s'more.
We're gonna go crazy on some s'mores.
Like a fried s'more at like a county fair.
Speaking of s'mores, that freaking giant like cast iron s'more you made that one time was insane.
Ooh.
Tell me, doesn't like Chili's or Applebee's make like a giant s'more cookie?
It's
or some
Chili's.
bullshit? Chili's. Oh.
Because that's who I thought of when I made that. If you want to get those ingredients, maybe I can make that later.
We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see.
But yeah, classic s'more. I stick with the OG, but I will, my chocolate to mallow ratio, I always do more chocolate. Hello. But you can do like, people do a Reese's instead of a Hershey bar. I think that goes hard. That's the only like variation I've tried.
I don't think I've ever heard of somebody doing like white chocolate s'mores. That sounds
I don't like white chocolate
horrific.
because I'm racist against white people.
Of all months.
Yeah. But I also wonder, like, could you do, if you did like a cinnamon graham cracker, that might be really good.
Okay.
So Anyways, a lot of options there. Shout out Girl Scouts.
There you go. Oh, man. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go.
This one's going to ruffle some feathers. Spaghetti and meatballs, number 4. People don't know it.
How did I not think of that?
That's American as shit. It was all the Italian immigrants back in, I don't know, I think it was like the 1920s or 30s, coming to New York and just whipping it up. Getting it done. Fun fact, I don't know, it was just like we're poor and we got to put something together type meal.
Yeah.
And the bigger the meatballs was like an indication of like how rich you were. So like the richer you are, the bigger the meatball. Yep.
Interesting.
So if you got some just meaty meatballs, you were balling back in the day.
See, I don't like okay, first of all, I could destroy some spaghetti and meatballs. I love a meatball. So first and foremost, but I don't like a huge, like if you go there and it's like 3 meatballs that are like this big, I'm like, okay. But if you have a bunch that are like smaller,
The best.
that's my fave. So maybe I just have a poor mentality, but I don't care.
SpaghettiOs? Come on.
Just
Thank
the best.
God for all those Italians coming to New York back in the day. Holy
God,
shit.
I could eat. I literally want to get SpaghettiOs on the way to work now.
Like spaghetti and meatball, it's easy to make.
Super easy to make. You can't really mess it up either because
Nope.
it's like, it's kind of whatever you want, you know?
I personally go lazy. I don't even make the meatballs. I just cook up some beef and just throw it in there.
See, I love the meatball.
So I guess it's more of like a carbonaro, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, but you can't go wrong.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
it's the best.
All right. My number 4 feels, it's nostalgic. It's childhood, but I still eat them pretty much on the reg. We still eat them on the reg, and it's a PB&J. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, PB&J's, like that's it.
That's
That
it.
is the sandwich.
It's like and then it's good even when you're not like craving it, but there's something about when you're like, what would smack right now? A PB&J.
Oh my god! And I just loved when you were in elementary school and they tried to tell you to not bring a PB&J because you had that one kid in the school that had a nut allergy.
I was like, what?
And you're just like, dude, just don't sit next to me. Like, we're not gonna be buds anyway.
Right?
I'm
Or
sorry.
like, we're not gonna kiss. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm eating this. Like, just know better.
And again, you can have fun with it. You can try different jams.
Ooh.
You can do crunchy or smooth
Oh
peeps.
my goodness.
I would toast mine a lot. Like a toasted PB&J is insane. You feel like you're rich. Yeah.
God.
And then the peanut butter melts a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh God. For people that have nut allergies, I feel for you. Like, my God, that like actually makes my chest hurt. I could not imagine going through life without eating a PB&J.
Yeah.
So shout out to George Washington Carver for making the peanut butter.
Wow. Thanks, Carvey.
Yep.
Wow.
One of the greatest Black American inventors of all time.
Damn.
He made like so much shit back in the day.
Whoa.
Yep. Including
God
peanut butter.
bless you, sir.
Yeah, just an
literally.
absolute ledge.
Well, shout out to all my nut allergists.
Nutella, you could replace it with Nutella. You could do a Nutella.
You can do
jam.
a Fluffernutter too.
Ooh, Fluffernutter.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many variations on that shit.
Just have fun with it, you guys. Sorry, I have an eyelash in my eyeball. Anyways, top 3.
Oh my God, these are the rabble rousers right here.
Literally.
We already talked about it. It's a chocolate chip cookie.
Nice.
It originated somewhere up north in the Toll House Inn. That's where like the Toll House
cookie dough
comes from.
Nice.
By Ruth Wakefield, the one name I actually wrote down. Happened in 1920s. Fun fact, she was making cookies and just like
Did she goof?
she kind of goofed. It was
Okay.
like she didn't have any nuts or she ran out of
Uh-huh.
nuts, so she was just like, whatever. Let's just throw these chocolate chips in. And little did she know
She
that
just changed the course of like the globe.
That's crazy that chocolate chip cookies have only been around since 1920.
Literally.
That's a century of chocolate chip cookie.
That's a shame.
What?
To the generations before us, I'm sorry.
Like they were just smashing nut cookies back then. Like what?
That sounds terrible. I don't want a nut cookie. I'm sorry. That's
you don't like white macadamia.
if there's also chocolate chips in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, white chocolate chip macadamia. I feel like they put like white chocolate.
They
that you
do,
don't
which
like.
yeah. I'll eat it, and I won't be like, ew, gross. But I wouldn't like order it.
Fair enough.
Shout out to women.
Yeah, Ruth.
Shout out Ruth.
Women made
We
the
slay.
chocolate chip cookie and the s'more.
We love chocolate.
Damn, and the chimichanga.
And
That was a woman too. Oh man, shout out to Arizona, Tucson.
you literally shout out to her.
Do I have any other? Not that I know of. I feel like spaghetti and meatballs. I bet there was some Italian immigrant.
Yeah, it was
like that was
probably
definitely the Italian mom in there just whipping it up.
Yeah.
You know those dads weren't doing shit back then. They were just
They were sitting smoking a cigar, probably.
well, they were coming home from just breaking their back after 10 hours at the shoe factory.
Yeah.
Just breathing in leather fumes all day.
Hell no.
Oh my God. I bet New York back then was just disgusting.
Just gritty.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
All right. My number 3. I ate some last night. And it's mac and cheese. One of my favorites.
You cannot beat mac and cheese.
You literally can't.
Oh my God.
It'll never not be good. Even if it's not made that well, like if it's like you go to your brother's place and he just whips up mac and cheese and you're like, it's fine. It's still good.
What you know what the best is? Velveeta shells and cheese.
Yep.
Don't even
Yes.
come at me.
Yes.
If you say Kraft, it's a close second.
Yeah, but it doesn't beat Velveeta.
No.
There's no oh my God, I've had shells and cheese went so hard in my household.
Dude, when your parents said they were whipping up some shells and cheese, you were like, I'm eating the whole thing.
Yes.
You better
imagine having to share with 4 others.
They better be making 6 boxes.
Literally.
Oh my
That was the
goodness.
worst part of it, was having to share.
You know, we got to start whipping up shells and cheese and throw like chicken in it or something.
Yes. You could do so much. You could do freaking pork in there, like a barbecue.
Ooh, just what do they call it? A sloppy mac and cheese
Yes.
or whatever.
A freaking sloppy wet mac.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. We gotta. I gotta up my. We don't make any pasta. We don't have any like
Pots.
pots to make pasta in. We're just.
Maybe this is the year 28.
Yep. We'll get there.
28's the year of pasta.
We'll get there.
Well, your number 2, I think, is also mine.
Yep. It's the cheeseburgers. I'm taking the hamburger and the cheeseburger.
Yeah, it's the burger family.
And for everybody that thinks that the hamburger comes from Hamburg, Germany, shut up.
It's from a guy named Ham, Berg.
No.
I know. I'm just kidding.
The hamburger originated in Texas. Fun fact. I want to say, did I write the...
I know none of facts about these foods.
Yeah,
just
I don't
that
think I
they're
wrote
good.
down the name. But the hamburger was Texas. And then cheeseburger was in California.
Interesting.
I want to say the hamburger's like 1880 and then 1920 was like the cheeseburger, like pow.
That's so funny that it took that long to be like, maybe we toss some cheese on
put
this.
some cheese on that thing.
Yeah.
Freaking. But the reason it's called the Hamburg, like the patty, a Hamburg, is from Germany. Like the actual patty was created in Hamburg, Germany.
Gotcha.
But you know what we
the
did?
Sandwich.
We put it on freaking bread. We made the sandwich.
Okay.
Bitch. So you know what, Germany?
Damn.
Stop claiming the hamburger. People, get it together. The hamburger and cheeseburger is America.
Yeah, sorry.
We just took the patty and made it better. That right there, taking something and making it better is what America does. That's exactly what Mark Zuckerberg did with Facebook. He just took those two slapdicks from Harvard and he oh my God, that part in The Social Network where they're like, you just stole our ID. He's like, no, I just took it and made it better. You guys are just
that movie
idiots.
infuriates me though.
Yeah.
It infuriates me. Shout out Andrew Garfield in that movie. I cannot watch that movie.
Yeah, Zuckerberg.
I was like, there is no justice.
Zuckerberg is quite the guy. He is.
The justice is that he is a literal robot, and like that's just gonna be his life forever.
He is AI.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen him drink water at like his court hearing?
Maybe I have seen people
He's just
imitate it.
Like, it's the weirdest shit ever. But I mean, to be fair, I'd be doing some weird shit too if I was in front of the Supreme Court over like my entire company. I'd be
but
tweaking.
but it's like even outside of that, the way he like walks, the way he carries himself, he's a robot.
Yep.
Like fully, I'm convinced
Mm-hmm.
he is ex machina.
Honestly, maybe he just has like a robot self just to go and
Oh,
deal
true.
with his
Like
proceedings.
do his probably.
Yeah, that would make sense. I could get behind that.
Yeah.
Maybe Zuck is a real person, but he's got like a couple robots out there doing his dirty work.
Honestly,
That makes sense.
I would do that if I had like extra robots of me. I say extra, like I have one.
Who else? Like The Social Network, Jesse Eisenberg, perfect. to
Yes,
play him.
perfect.
I don't think anybody else could have. Maybe Michael Cera,
No.
but he's a little too goofy.
Yeah, he would have been.
But he's got the asshole
silly.
in him. He's such an asshole. People hate working with Michael Cera.
I believe that.
There's
I can
like
see it.
a compilation of him on Superbad, just being an asshole.
I could actually really see that.
There's
yeah.
Oh my God, the one clip of him, like, he's just chirping at Jonah Hill, and Jonah's just like, Michael, could you just fuck off, dude? I'm sick of your shit. Like, it's so funny.
You know who's too sweet to play Mark Zucky in that film, but who would be equally as socially awkward? Dax Flame.
Mm-hmm.
He's too sweet, though.
Yeah, he doesn't have it in him.
Yeah, but it's okay. I love him so much, and we have to protect him. I'm so serious.
Yep. So was that your number 2 as well?
Yep.
Sick.
All right.
Oh my God, cheeseburgers. You just can't beat them.
Nope.
Oh, and you have to get. This is one of the only dishes where the cheap slices of cheese are better.
Makes it
You have to get like American
processed
yellow processed cheese. The way it melts on the burger is
perfect.
perfection.
Yeah.
Oh my God, smash burgers. Just all the burgers.
Little sliders.
White Castle.
Although I hated White Castle.
Yeah, White Castle has fallen off.
Yeah, it
I bet
tasted just
back in
like
the day-
BO.
I bet back in the day they were amazing.
Probably.
But now, honestly, I don't even. Harold and Kumar might be the only reason people like F with White Castle.
I don't get it. It literally tasted like stink feet.
We did go at like 11 though, so.
Still. Okay.
Woo! Okay, here we go.
Here we go.
Big one.
Right.
This is the most American food
If we don't have the same one,
ever. It is as southern as it gets. It's biscuits and gravy.
we don't have the same one.
Oh well.
Okay.
The biscuits and gravy, just the history behind biscuits and gravy
Mm-hmm.
is America. The Revolutionary War, they were just like looking for shit to like survive, and they were like using leftover sausage to make the gravy.
Nice.
And biscuits were just cheap as shit, so they were like,
And filling.
yeah, we got to feed our soldiers somehow. What are we going to do? Biscuits and gravy.
Nice.
First created in the Appalachians of America, right here. Let's go. And you just, oh my God, a good biscuit and gravy. When you get that flaky bisque, oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God.
It is so good. It's something I didn't really have till later in life. But my grandmama would have it a lot, actually. I just was always like, no, like that's not going to be filling.
Little did you know.
Little did I know.
Oh
It was
my
more
gosh.
than enough.
Yeah, biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
So shout out to the Revolutionary War for getting that, and just how like that is as American as it gets during the
Feeding our frickin' troops.
feeding our troops while we were fighting for our freedom.
Yep.
Let's go.
Let's go. All right. I'm actually doing something so crazy. I'm doing an on-air edit, but I stand by this.
For your number one. Holy shit.
Just because it's not even like my personal fave. Like, I do like it, but it is American. And it's the apple pie.
Oh, yes. Yep.
Yep. Pretty much as classic. When you were like, is that the most American dessert? I was like, no.
Yep. I can't believe yep.
So, shout out apple pie. I've only made it once, but I actually really liked, because I like the smells more than, I'm just a weird texture person, so I don't like the texture of baked apples, but it's really fun to make. The house smells amazing for like days. And it's a classic.
That is America right there.
Yep.
Frick. Yes.
Yep.
Just baseball, American pie, and what does everybody else lump into that? I feel like there's a third thing.
Probably like, I don't know.
God, we are really letting down.
Sorry, we just woke up, you
Yeah,
guys. Well, I just woke up. Sorry, I have birthday on the brain.
Fair enough.
So, there you go. Do you have any honorable mentions?
A ton. The Cuban sandwich.
Nice.
As everybody thinks it's from Cuba. Nah.
Where's it from?
Florida, of
Okay,
course.
yeah.
Miami likes to stake claim to it, but I think it was Tampa. I should have wrote it down.
It's
I don't
okay.
know, but
Floridian.
Yeah. Of course. I mean, Cuba's only like 50 miles off the coast, so of course the Cubans are going to come here.
True.
But fun fact, the OG Cuban that they actually make in Cuba, they make with like fish. And then they came to America and put pork or whatever comes on a Cuban.
I don't know.
So,
It feels pork.
amazing. I love a good Cuban.
Cool.
Korean tacos.
Yes.
Yep. All the Korean immigrants out in Cali made that shit.
Yep.
That was something I never knew until we watched the taco video.
Yeah.
The California burrito, of
course.
Come on. That's got to be the best burrito.
Classic.
General Tso's chicken.
Damn. I didn't know that.
Yep. Everybody thinks it's Chinese, made in New York. Chinese immigrant. See, that's what I'm saying. It's the melting pot.
Yeah.
Our food's the melting pot. Everybody thinks it's coming from China and Mexico. Nope.
Wow.
Nope.
Wow.
Pecan pie.
Nice. Another
course.
classic.
Corn dogs.
Okay, my number one, honestly, was going to be a hot dog.
Nice.
Which
That's it. Apple pie, baseball, and hot dogs.
Yep.
Those were the...
So, but I just felt apple pie. It just felt right. So,
Fair enough.
Okay.
Oh, man. Corn dogs, Jackie, for all these people. That is a Will Ferrell movie that you must see.
Okay.
Semi-Pro.
Okay.
Have you not?
No!
That's one that people sleep on heavy. Semi-Pro and Blades of Glory are two of his best work that nobody talks about.
Hopefully that doesn't get us whatever.
I think we are well beyond
Yeah, fair enough.
all that. Lobster rolls.
Yep.
Shout out to Maine.
Yep.
Ooh, I could tear up some lobster rolls. Apparently ranch dressing. I should have done a little
That
more
feels
research
very
on
American.
that. But ranch dressing, you put that shit on everything.
Anything.
Come on.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love ranch dressing?
A psycho.
Legit, one of my little brothers, the middle one,
Yep.
would like he would take sips of ranch like
fully
when he was a
believe
little
that.
kid. I was just
I
like,
can't
what
even
do you-
judge. I used to eat mayo sandwiches, so it's fine. But yeah.
Fun fact: ranch is mayo based.
Hey.
So, banana split.
Next.
Who doesn't love a good banana split?
Next.
Another one that people think is from Mexico, but it's not. It's the fajita.
Oh yeah, I did see that on my research journey.
Oh man, do old people just love the
Old
sizzle of a
dads.
fajita?
It's like they're at
At, like,
hibachi.
Applebee's. Yes.
It's just the flare of it, and they're like
oh yeah.
when they clap. I love when people clap when their food is coming.
Yeah. Yep.
It's just a white old dad.
Something about the fajita feels so Applebee's.
Yes.
Like that is their signature.
Yes.
That is the staple at Applebee's.
Absolutely. Yep.
We already said s'more Caesar salad.
Nice. I
That
do
is
love
America,
a C's.
and yeah, that's it. That's all I got. You got any other ones?
Yep. I got
Really?
tater tots.
Oh,
Yep.
yes.
Beef jerky.
Ooh.
I did have biscuits and gravy.
Yep.
Popcorn.
Beef jerky feels so like Revolutionary War.
Yeah,
like
like
Daniel
old
Boone
as shit.
just going through the woods.
Literally.
Just whatever they could make do. Honestly, Native Americans might have been crushing beef jerky.
Probably.
That
'Cause it's
might-
just dehydrated meat.
Holy shit, that might like predate America.
Damn.
Whoa, beef jerky might be older
Yeah.
than USA.
Wow.
That's sick.
Hot dog and then Chicago style pizza.
Yep. Fair
So
enough.
America.
Ooh, wait, what'd you tater tot? Are French fries American? We gotta dial that in. Everybody
should have
thinks they're
settled.
French.
Well, it
Of
could be the
course,
same
with
thing as
name.
like German chocolate cake.
There's just an interview that Tom Holland did that just chaps my ass so much. Where they're talking about like, oh, what do you think about like the American food? Do you like it? And he's like, no. And they're like, well,
What about
you don't. Then they were like the hamburger. And he's like, Hamburg, no, dumbass. And then they were like,
don't you come for Tom like that?
and then they said like French fries. But despite the name, I swear they have to be American.
I could honestly even see them being like
Something like
Irish as hell.
Yep, because of all
Potatoes.
That's a little racist of you, just because of their potato game out there.
Still, they have a strong tato game.
They do.
I
They
don't
do,
know.
except for during the potato famine.
Well, we don't talk about that in this household.
Fair enough.
So, there you go, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
I hope
What
you're
a-
as freaking hungry as I am.
Yeah, what an episode.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
this was a good one.
Ooh, fried chicken.
That's probably American.
Yeah, that's got to be American. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Bojangles, KFC.
Yeah.
Get out of here. Come on. We're taking that. I'm taking fried chicken.
Fine, let's claim it.
That's definitely from the South. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. Well,
So I'm claiming that without doing my research. So
it's your birthday. It's fine.
yep, we're yep.
Well, I hope everyone has a happy and safe 4th. It will be the 5th when this comes out, but it's fine. Don't shoot off fireworks near your neighbors with doggies because it scares them.
Well, I mean, you can shoot them off. Just like
Just be,
chill out after like 12:30.
yeah, I was even going to say 11. Like, us old asses, we're trying to sleep.
Yeah, midnight's the cutoff. Like the 4th of July is over
Right.
at midnight. Stop.
At 12:01, it's not the 4th anymore.
You have to stop.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Get help. So I hope everyone has a good 4th.
Yeah, keep those fingers intact.
Literally, please don't hold any fireworks.
Oh my God, those people are crazy.
Everyone go wish Turvis a happy birthday.
You don't.
Yep, you
No,
do.
You don't. No.
Yep.
Nope.
And as long as the fireworks are sparkling,
Mm-hmm.
it never feels British.
Wow. Yep. There you go. As long as that goose is a gambling, you don't see the snake eyes.
Amen.